spicy. Ready? 좀더 강도를 높여 down down down. One of a kind. 우린 한계를 앞서 와.
I'm not balding. Hey guys. You know, I want to very much state and prove something. You know how people said I care about views? I really don't, because I had 4K and I ended the live. If I really cared about views, I would have stayed on that live, even though it was, you know, broken. I'm not nodding off. I'm doing something. No, hussy. Not balding. Shh. Be quiet. Hold on, guys. Hey guys, sorry, I was trying to do something, but yeah, it didn't. I'll figure it out. Coast to coast on the t-shirt. What's that? How do you not have? I'm looking at it right now. Anyways, flashing lights.
Get 50% off all Domino's online pizza orders at menu price this week only, which includes right now.
Do me a favor. Pick me up later. Don't worry about no paper.
Um,
'Cause I got my stacked up.
anyways, yeah, I was trying to do something. That's why I muted the mic. You guys, it's not broken. You can mute your mic now. TikTok has where you can turn the mic off. So I turned it off. Yo, what? People probably don't know. And that's crazy. Everyone should know Kalani. You didn't know? I didn't know. I follow Kalani on TikTok. Someone who follows me, Kalani follows him on his main and backup. And I also follow her on Instagram. Nice try. I had 400k people in this live, or in the last live. That's crazy. I don't pay attention to the views. That's bizarre. I didn't say Kalani knows me. Who said that? I said like Kalani knows me. I never said that. I didn't leave because they were making fun of me. I left because it wasn't working. I don't have to tell people specifically why I left. No, I'm not going on there. Beautiful soldier. You'll know soon enough. Not right now. Hey guys. Who wanted to fall? You don't have to listen to my live. Oh. It's my favorite food, pizza. Yeah, cause that Jasmine person apparently exposes themselves, full out exposes themselves on, I believe, Instagram and TikTok, which is crazy. So the fact that if you're a minor on here exposing yourself to people, that's not cool. Not cool at all. The one that claims to be my daughter, apparently someone told me that their live stream popped up on TikTok and they were full on exposing themselves. And someone had told me that that person is a minor, and some people say that that person's an adult. Like, Jasmine, you go on live begging people for money. Stop. First of all, you're exposing yourself on an app that has kids on it. Well, not kids, but specifically teens. And why TikTok hasn't done anything about it is crazy. And how are they allowed to do it on Instagram? I have never exposed myself, but okay. I don't want to talk about that, but yeah. And I don't know, so there's that. But anyways, so yeah, because yeah, that Jasmine person is not, like, someone had told me that they exposed themselves, full on exposing their privates on live. And that's not cool, Jasmine. Like, you doing that, like, I don't know how TikTok has not, like, taken the live down. That's and some of y'all who be in the live streams that are grown adults watching that, how come you don't say anything or do anything? You're a grown adult in that live stream watching a minor expose themselves. That's weird. Jasmine Chu, I think the username is. I don't know. They're the ones that pretend. They're the ones that pretend to be my daughter. The only reason why I know about the exposing is because someone told me. They opened the app and that was the first thing that popped up. So that's all I have to say. Like, the thing is, like, don't mention Jasmine in my live streams anymore, because I'm blocking that person. And that's that. And for people who literally try to say, like, oh, you're a pedophile for watching, I don't watch that person. I've never watched Jasmine. The only interaction I had was when Jasmine literally said to pretend to be related to each other so we could get clout. I don't need views, respectfully. I've never watched Jasmine's live streams. I've never seen Jasmine. Someone said that her live stream came up on the For You page and they saw what they saw. So don't, because I already know the Discord's going to find every reason to call me a pedophile. I've never seen a live stream like that. But from what someone was saying, they just opened their app and it popped up. Let's just be totally honest, okay? That's weird. Like, TikTok's promoting this stuff because if someone just opens their app and it's there. You guys have to understand something. Like, you can't control what pops up on your app. And I'm not saying me in specifically, but, because I respect people to not mention their names or cause them to get harassed. I don't throw people under the bus like some people want me to. Like, the Discord could say whatever they want, but a moderator literally came to them telling them that they were grooming children in their Discord. So, respectfully, stop trying to find every reason to call me a pedophile when that's the real reason why you have ID identification to verify 18 plus people, because that's the only reason why you did it, is because a mod came to you claiming that they were grooming children in the Discord. That's the only reason why you care about safety now. It's too late. You know, because there's people in that Discord that have been very observant. And someone did tell me that's the reason why y'all moved to identifying people with IDs and birth certificates. Because you had a moderator in your Discord that admitted to y'all that they were grooming people in the Discord. So, don't you have a 14-year-old moderator in your Discord? Let's be honest. You have a moderator that is a minor that has access to the adult channels. How are you going to enforce the rules of blocking certain channels from minors when you allow a minor to have access to adult channels because they're a mod? That doesn't make sense. Me personally, if I ever had a Discord server, you know, which I don't know, Discord's hella toxic, I wouldn't have moderators who are minors. That's just me personally. Instead of projecting onto me about being a pedophile, continue. I mean, it's only defamation. You're saying things that there is no proof to back up. I've had proof of corn being shared in the Discord. Or do you want me to refresh your memory of that? But continue. What about my tabs? You really want to see my tabs? Because let's be honest, the only tabs I have are on here. My iPhone, I'm on my iPhone. I mean, I could show you my iPhone tabs. It's Walmart.com. It's DoorDash because I was looking at stuff. It's, what else is it? It's my clothing brand stuff. It's PayPal. I mean, what do you want to see? Because I was looking at DoorDash because I wanted to see if they have Raising Cane's, if it's on DoorDash, but it's not on there yet. Because there's only like one Raising Cane's. So once they open more, I think they'll put it on DoorDash. Because people want me to try Raising Cane's, but hopefully soon. I cleared them tabs? No. It's on my iPhone. Everything's on my iPhone. When you say I cleared them tabs, I didn't clear anything. And besides, you're talking... Okay, here's the thing. You're talking about tabs, right? Because you're talking about inappropriate websites that children are not allowed to be on. So why do you keep insisting that children are on a corn website? You really want children to be on a corn website? Is that what you're essentially saying? Because that's weird. Why do you keep hoping that there's children on a corn website? Because you're looking for that. What did someone tell you on their live stream? That most of the videos, and I'm not here admitting that I watched that stuff. Let's just be totally honest. But what did that person say on her live stream? That most of the videos are labeled teen, but they're not teenagers. So why do you really want someone to be a teenager so bad? Because you have a fetish for teenagers? You're a grown adult that has a fetish for teenagers? Let's be honest. You really want children to be on a corn app. Children are not allowed to be on a corn app. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. So why are you concerned with what a grown adult does in their private time? Even if they did. Like, it's adult activities. You're still on the corn situation. How many adults watch corn? Like, the fact that you're sitting here saying it's CP is weird. Because those apps don't allow CP on their app. How many times did that person tell you on the live stream it's not CP? Then you tried to say that I admitted, which a while back, someone sent me a screenshot in the Discord. You tried to say that I said my brother had CP. I never said my brother had CP on that computer. What, like, are you kidding me? I was addressing someone who said, your brother has CP on the computer. And I said, no, he doesn't. Because you saw a tab on the computer that you assumed was a corn website when it was literally to watch movies. And then you're like, oh, so you're bootlegging movies? First of all, you love to move the goalposts and switch things. You gotta stop talking about children and stop talking about minors and leave them out of corn. It is frankly triggering for some people that you keep associating children and teens to corn. Come on now. You want every reason to use my situation, which is defamation, as an excuse to talk about corn and children in the same sentence. Or do you want me to post the stuff from the Discord where you keep bringing up the corn? You have minors in your Discord. Just stop talking about corn. It's weird. You're more obsessed over corn than I am. Like, seriously, every day some people are mentioning corn. That's why they send the corn emoji. They send the corn emoji to be, you know, that's what they do. My finger, that was weird. It like stayed stuck like that. Anyways, what I was saying is that that's what y'all are interested in. Like, I get it. The corn gifts, oh wow, being funny. But that corn gift is literally the It's Corn Kid. So why are you relating the It's Corn Kid to actual corn? That's weird. That's why TikTok has that gift point, or the gifts. Like, literally. It's not because of a corn hub or whatever you want to say. It's because of the kid that's like, it's corn. Why do you always have to make things so weird and sexualized? Like, let's be honest. You're sending that corn emoji.
That yours?
No. You're sending the corn emoji for a reason, and you know why you're sending it. And that's not what TikTok has it for. But hey, I don't care. I mean, it adds up 1 cent. No, it's not a stretch. Because I'm tired of people calling me a pedophile, and I'm not allowed to say or mention things because then they say, oh, you're a pedophile because you talked about Jasmine exposed. I have to bring awareness to that because, first of all, I didn't see it. And second of all, someone who saw it shouldn't have to see it. Right? People should not have to see someone exposing themselves online. You may defend that because you probably like watching it, but seriously, something has to be done about this app because this is the reason why TikTok be getting called out, because they're allowing people to expose themselves on TikTok. You guys cannot sit here and say that's totally okay. I'm not going to sit here and be silent because people want to use that as an excuse to call me a pedophile. What are you doing about it? Are you going to allow... Because let's be honest, there's children who come on here and lie about being 13, being the age that, there's like really young children on here. Imagine if they're unsupervised on TikTok, which they shouldn't be, they open the app and they see that, right? TikTok has to do better. Like, you sitting here, literally, like, defamation. I want you to continue because you will get sued. I'm not gonna stop. The agency that you got me kicked out from only helped me for a defamation case. So keep going, okay? Because you calling me a pedophile with no proof. None. Station Head has all the proof about you guys grooming people in a Discord. You have a 14-year-old moderator who admitted they were 14. I have a screenshot of that too. Continue. Isn't it weird that there's a 14-year-old moderator in a Discord where there's a bunch of grown adults? And these are not children. These are not minors. Because when people say, oh, you're fighting with minors, Billy, how come there was 60 adults and only like 16 minors? Explain that one. Because I did take a screenshot of the ratio of adults to minors. And let me tell you something. That's not a lie. They used to have it set up where you could see what people mark their age, and if someone's lying, that's on them. But a lot of them say they're married with husbands, they have children, they go to jobs. So you tell me, is that a child? No, I don't think so. These grown adults don't have a life. They don't. They don't. First of all, why would a child be married? That's weird. Children wouldn't be married. You don't got a life? I do, though. I do. Why? Because I go live? Hold on. I'm trying to see who that is. I was gonna say, I think that's Jared Leto. Is it Jared? It's a movie about a tennis player. I think. It's a movie about I don't know if it's a real famous tennis player, but that's what it is, and he looks like Jared Leto. What?
McEnroe.
That movie? McEnroe. Because I know someone was trying to figure out the song, that sad like song. It's probably, if you look it up, the movie's called McEnroe. That's not Jared Leto, but he looks like. It's Just Wings. That looks really good. I want some wings, guys. But I can't. Maybe. Wait, what is, oh, today's Sunday, my brain. You know, a lot has happened, sometimes I forget. I'm not balding, that's because I pulled the wrong part from my hair, and so it left that spot. That's what happened. So yeah, I got that video sent in, but I need to see if they send anything back, what I have to fix. Oh, well, okay. Blocked. Getting blocked. Goodbye. But yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I was responding to messages. Like, why does someone literally like post that video and then mention me as a pedophile? Like, are you dumb? It's defamation. You keep calling me something with no proof. Post your proof. Where's your proof? Where is it? Because you don't have one. You don't have proof. Yeah, it is defamation. First of all, people falsely reported to the agency that got me kicked out by saying things that weren't true because, you know, they thought it was funny. The agency tried to lie and backtrack and say that they was never going to work with me when that was a lie, because they had me fill out my profile to work with them. Then they said, oh, you know what they tried to do? They tried to lie and say that my content was the reason why they didn't want to work with me, because they said my content doesn't fit the people they represent or something. It's in my email. It's literally in my email. They said, we looked at your content and we realized that you're not a fit for us. First of all, you reached out to me wanting to work with me, wanting me to be a part of your agency. Clearly you saw my content, right? Because clearly they saw my content before they even looked at me. Clearly they saw my content. So the fact that you're saying that, oh, we like they claim that they went and saw my content because they never saw it before, and that they tried to backtrack, yeah, that doesn't look good for your company. That doesn't look good. It doesn't. Show the email? Okay. I'll show you from them. They said, oh, we looked at your content and it's not a good fit for us. First of all, you saw my content before because you reached out to me. You just reach out to random people with large followings and just decide to blah, blah, blah. You know? I'll read to you what they said, because clearly I'm not going to show an email because I'm not going to have people get harassed. But I'll read to you what they said. This was, I don't know if hold on. Let me see if I can scroll down and find it. I might have, I don't think I delivered it. Let me see if I could read it to you, because they said they were like your content, we went and we saw your content and you're not a good fit for us. And I was like, what the heck? Like, you looked at my content because clearly you reached out to me. I'm like, I don't, let me see. I'm trying to like find it so I could read it to you, but I don't know, I might have deleted it. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So they said, making sure you saw this on Monday, blah, blah, blah. They were like, amazing. I'm attaching below a deck with more info on what we offer. Let me know if... So basically they were telling me what they offer, what they can do for me. And for me to evaluate whether or not I wanted to work with them or, you know, join their agency, right? So if that does not sound like you wanting to work with someone, then what is? You made a freaking TikTok story, or not TikTok story, they made an Instagram story saying that we never offered to work with her. That's a lie, because this lady works for you, right? Then you said amazing, and then I responded saying I'm interested because, you know, all the stuff they offered. Obviously I was interested, you know, money. I want to have my own house, whatever, right? Okay. So then they said, awesome. So first off, welcome to the team. Okay, I don't know what welcome to the team sounds like to you, but welcome to the team sounds like they were adding me to their roster of people they were literally working with, the agency. Welcome to the team, but okay. Then They said, I'm happy to have you on board. And right? They said, I'm happy to have you on board. I look forward to working with you. Okay? And they said, in order to get set up, please fill out the personal questionnaire and complete the sign-up requirements below. Oh, what does that sound like to you? Okay. Then they said, after reevaluating your online content, unfortunately, we won't be able to sign you as a represented talent. We wish you much luck and appreciate your interest. First of all, why are you wishing me luck if you're on your Instagram stories acting like you never worked with me because people are harassing you? Is that how you do business? Because let's be honest, your agency probably failed. And the people you are probably have under your agency are washed up musically influencers from Musically who ain't making that much money right now because you're an agency for Musically. It's unprofessional. If I had an agency, I wouldn't be working with people who I say like happy to have you on board, all of this stuff, and then you make an Instagram story saying you never worked with me. That's embarrassing, but okay. And anyone who has a large following will tell you that's not how you run an agency. If it was me personally and I had that agency, I wouldn't be running it like that. You're running it to the ground because you got a bunch of threatening DMs, you got a bunch of harassment, you didn't know how to handle that, and you wanted to politely let me go, but you wouldn't tell me the real reason why, which you could have told me the real reason why. I could have explained everything to you. But clearly, you want to act like you're letting me go because you reevaluated my content. That's a lie. That's a whole lie. If I go to your TikTok, let's just be honest, okay? This agency doesn't get no likes, no views on their TikTok. How are you an agency that's promoting your clients, but I get more views than you, and you're an agency? You're an agency on TikTok, and yet I get more views than you. I get more likes than you. Even on your own Instagram. Even on their own Instagram. No, it's not fake because that agency, I looked it up and that agency's been around since Musically. Like I said, I told people that I thought maybe I got like scammed, but no, I looked them up and they're like in the top like 20 agencies to join, and they are there. They are a real agency, mind you. They are real. I looked them up. They're listed under the top 20 agencies to join. And mind you, this agency doesn't even get a lot of views or likes. How are you going to be an agency promoting your clients, but you don't even get, like, I get more views than that. You're managing people. You should know how to market better and get views. You're going to push people out there when you can't even push your own page. So how are you going to get people sponsorships and brand deals if you can't even boost your own pages and get them to like 1,000 likes or follows? You're on TikTok only getting 10 likes on one video. And I get triple what this agency gets. Triple what this agency gets. I have lots of trending videos because it tells me when I'm trending. It says, your video is trending right now, go live. There's a trending page on TikTok. It's not the For You page. And yeah, I trend pretty often. So let's be honest. I do technically would need a manager for a lot of other stuff to handle. But the thing is like, for you to do that, you're an agency. You should have a better standard than that. You're a business. You're running a business. You need to be hella professional. Telling someone that you reevaluated their content and then said, oh, you're not a good fit. Why would you have someone go through the process of trying to like even work with y'all, and then here you are wasting someone's time? That was a waste of my time. And then to say like good luck, you knew exactly what you're doing. If it was a white person who people went into their DMs and started harassing them, right? Let's just be totally honest. If it was a white person who people was telling you, oh, they're horrible, don't sign them to the agency, you would sign them. Let's just be totally honest. We know exactly what it is. Because I know that you said you reevaluated my content, and what content was that? The specific videos where I was calling out people for literally white supremacy? Those certain videos, is that those videos you reevaluated and saw? Because let's be honest, you probably saw that I was speaking out against injustices and you didn't like that. Because there is nothing about my content that you need to reevaluate and say that it doesn't fit. Because let's be honest, how many people have content where they're being trolled or people are trolling them? And you probably have people sign that probably make similar content to mine. Because if I go to your page and see that there's people that make similar content to mine, then I know you're lying. I know exactly why you did what you did. Because I'm a person of color, and because, you know, the person of color, every time they get accused of something, you don't even ask them, you just cut them right out. But if it was a white person who had these same accusations, you would clearly run and sign them to your agency. And I'm pretty sure that there's probably someone signed to your agency that's racist. If I look at your agency and I see someone who's problematic signed to you, then I know exactly what it was. And people are not going to sit here and say, oh, you make everything about race, because it is. The whole world is built off of race. The whole world is built off the back of white supremacy. The whole world revolves around white supremacy and keeping minorities down. This system is built for that. So let's be honest. Okay? Okay. Because that's exactly what it was. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't. And for someone who says the race card, well, explain to me. They were getting harassed in their comment section. They had never seen comments like that before because their whole page was dead before I even got involved with them. Then they wanted to try to say they reevaluated my content, which was a lie. You saw my content before and you wanted to sign me. So the fact that you're sitting here saying I reevaluated your content is pure BS. It's BS. It's BS. You know that it's true. That's BS. You just looked at my page and was like, oh, she's got 200,000, let's sign her. That's not how it works. You saw my content. You wanted to say you reevaluated it. No. You saw what I had in my profile. That I said black and Hispanic. You saw that. You saw how everyone was acting. You clearly, because people refuse to believe that racism does exist. Whether, doesn't matter what skin color you are, you know, right? The people that face the most oppression are the darker skinned black people. Let's just be totally honest, because I'm not going to sit here and say, I am somewhat oppressed, but they face the worst. But let's be honest. That agency knows exactly what they did. Anyone will tell you that. If it was a white person with controversies that people come to them to, they would have automatically signed them. You got Britt Barbie out here acting like a black woman, being white, and people thought she almost got an opportunity to get a record deal because she was acting black. People still be in her comment section supporting her after she's still out here faking a disability. Because a person who has that disability called her out for faking it. But yet you're still buying stuff from her Amazon wish list and still supporting her even after she's out here cosplaying a black woman. Let's not forget Bad Baby, the Catch Me Outside girl that was on Dr. Phil, right? She's out here acting like a whole black woman, but no one ever calls that out, right? These people see her acting like black women and you literally don't do anything. And the fact is that these people are signed under agencies, probably. Do you think these agencies really care about controversies? Because they don't. They'll drop someone so fast over fake, false information if they're a person of color over someone who is white. White people have more privileges and advantages than minorities do in this country. They use the white supremacy tactics to keep people down, to keep people from making money, to keep minorities poor. Black Wall Street is underwater. If you don't know what Black Wall Street is, do your research. Black Wall Street is underwater. There was a Black Wall Street. Black people, the black dollar is, like, black people literally spend the most. Companies thrive because of the black dollar. Banks, suddenly, you know, if you don't know, you should know why reparations are a thing. Because clearly some people don't really even know why reparations are a thing. Reparations, because there were certain banks back during the Depression where black people had all their money in a bank suddenly just disappeared, and the bank was like, oh, we don't know where your money went, sorry. This country was designed to keep minorities, especially black people, poor. And people refuse to acknowledge that racism does play a part in certain things. They pay white creators more on a sponsored, you know, a sponsorship than they do black people. L'Oreal Paris got called out by someone that I followed, that I saw, that they literally tried to offer him free product, no money, but turned around and offered his friend a sponsorship paid to promote a product. Yikes. Yikes. And reparations is also, I think, partially because of slavery. But I do know, I heard somewhere that reparations is because, you know, of like the banks and stuff. But that person literally that I follow, let's be honest and let's be real, that's just how some companies are. You know, you had the coldest water. There was someone who I followed that they offered her like a brand deal, but it was like $20 for 1,000. They were gonna pay her like $20 for 1,000 views. Come on now. And she had to do a span of 5 posts. Like, these companies make billions of dollars. They should be able to pay people, and they're not. Like, and they, you know, it's favoritism. You know, it's favoritism. Well, not favoritism, it's literally white supremacy. It really is. That agency knows exactly what they did. How you gonna make a whole Instagram story saying that you never was gonna work with me, but then in the Instagram, in the email, it's totally different? And that lady does work for them because she's on their page. She's on their whole website. How you gonna tell me good luck? But you're telling people a different story, that you never wanted to work with me. That does not look good for you. That's not even a professional business, to be totally honest. It's not. That's not professionalism. I'm just saying. But yeah. Cause you know, take a nap. I'm not tired. Huh, I don't need to take a nap.
another way to be quiet.
And then I realized that this guy is not a guy. That my girl is totally.
No, they're saying boo because they don't act grown. They act like children. It's just like I talk to these people about important stuff and they literally don't listen to me. It's like, what's the point of even talking to people who act like children? And most of these people are grown adults who literally act very childish. Oh, really? Well, no, I don't, because where's that comment? Because you're going to get blocked for saying that. You're lucky. You know, let's do this. You want to talk? Pay up. Otherwise, don't talk at all.
They shut down their own satellite. Ready to dispose of them. Most likely a spy bed gone bad. Now shrapnel. Floor ready to disengage HSB.
Can't comment now, can you?
Explorer, new data coming through. Blowback Houston. It's not good.
Sorry.
The breach chain reaction is out of control and rapidly expanding. Multiple satellites are down and they keep on falling. Like multiple satellites. Most of them are gone. Telecommunication systems are dead. Expect a communication blackout at any moment.
Wall Street visual of debris at 9 o'clock.
Explorer, repeat.
I was gonna also say something. I don't know. Like, I feel like the franchise is over. They need to give it up. They're still hanging on to Fast and the Furious. And, you know, after... I'm trying to think of his name. How did I forget his name? After Paul Walker died. They've been ever since holding on to that franchise. Like, they need to let Fast and the Furious go. Paul Walker is a whole groomer who dated a 17-year-old and he was 36. Like, I feel like Fast and the Furious got tarnished. Like, seriously? And all of them, it's just like Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel does these world tours where he's like, oh my god, I miss Paul Walker so much. And it's just like, he goes like, he's like, I miss Paul Walker so much. It's just like, at this point, let it go, bro. It's over. I don't watch, like, I haven't seen the newer, like, Fast and the Furious. After, like, the ones with Paul Walker, I think it was after, not the one with, I'm not saying Paul Walker was in Tokyo Drift, but I think after, like, Tokyo Drift, I saw the first newest one and then I never seen him again. Like, I don't watch the new Fast and the Furious. Hold on. Hold on. On my iPhone, I think I could send, I'll have to get off and do that. Okay, anyways, I was gonna say, yeah, because of the whole Paul Walker thing and Fast and the Furious. What documentary? You guys keep saying a documentary. You know how many YouTubers made videos on me? The one guy, this is the thing that I don't understand. Like, that guy had the nerve to make a video and be like, oh, Nova threatened to have a hit out on her, but didn't even have the respect to, like, message me and be like, hey, this person made a threat on your life. You have 400K followers. You talk about how I'm a smelly person because you talk about a video that I made about my old job working at Dunkin' Donuts, which I've explained that my boss bullied me. That was bullying. I didn't get fired because I smelled bad. You have 400K followers and you didn't even have the nerve or the audacity to be like, this guy's threatening your life. Like, come on now. You know that he's trying, like, Nova contacted you. You could have at least said something. If someone came to me to threaten someone's life, I would clearly reach out to them and be like, hey, you know, to make sure that they know of this and that they're safe. Like, let's be honest, right? You want to literally, this is the thing about protecting pedophiles. Why do you run every time I mention something about Leslie and tell her so she can go live? Because I know Leslie went live because I was talking about her. Leslie, you're a pedophile that's on live right now. You like children. Come on. I would advise you to get off live and go take care of your grandmother who you verbally abuse. You abused your grandmother on live and she said, I'm not going to take this abuse anymore. She's crying for help on a live and no one cares. And then turned around and tried to say that I was abusing my mother because she didn't want to get called out for abusing her grandmother, which is on video. Isn't there not one but two videos of you being called out for your grandmother's abuse? My mom has never went on anywhere and said I've abused her because I've never abused her. Her grandmother did though. Her grandmother said, I'm not going to take this abuse anymore. It's abuse. Didn't your friends expose you a while back? You lied about having a job. Interview, right? You lied. You came on the internet telling people you had an interview for a job. What's your job? You know, because people want to say, oh, you don't have a job. What's her job? She claims she's taking care of her grandmother, but that's not true because she's abusing her. You live in a house where you're not paying rent, abusing someone that you live under. How do you live at your grandma's house? You abuse her and you don't pay rent. That's what I want to know. And why no one is saying anything is crazy. She doesn't even pay a bill, I bet you. The only bill she pays is her nicotine addiction. Her jewel that she has to smoke. She's not even allowed to be around certain family members because she's a predator. Or are we just going to bypass that? I'm talking about Leslie Clark because she's live right now because people said I was talking about her. You know, she needs some sort of internet fame. She wants to get views. That's why she's talking about me, because she can't get views anyway else. Go worry about that dog that is literally begging for help, because didn't your friend say that you have a dog you're refusing to take to the, like, she literally has a dog that she's refusing to take to the vet because they don't want to put the dog down. Her grandma is afraid that the dog's going to be put down. Well, obviously, if the dog is in pain and hurt, Do you want the dog to continuously live like that, or do you want to let the dog be at peace? There was a cat that was limping that someone had mentioned, well, where's your limping cat? Because it disappeared. Because she was talking about my dog and made a video and then said, what about your limping cat? Like, you made a video about my dog talking about Hershey when it was about your dog, who is clearly in distress in the background. Your friends raised the issue, but no one ever really called animal control to make sure the dog was okay. You can't come on the internet and worry about the safety of a dog but not do anything. That's wrong. Whether or not you don't want to, sometimes we have to forcefully do something because Leslie won't do it. That's not cool. Your grandma said, I'm not going to take this abuse anymore. You live under her roof and you treat her like crap. And I know people are going to bring up my mother. I have certain rights to be like, hey, I don't like this. That's a disagreement. That's not being disrespectful. Of course, you have disagreements with your parents all the time. But to literally treat her grandmother and her grandmother says, that's abuse. I'm not going to take it anymore. You're sitting on the internet telling people you're taking care of your grandmother, but you're not. You're on live streams for hours sitting there. You don't even get up not once and say, hey, grandma, do you need to go to the bathroom? Hey, grandma, do you need a drink? Hey, grandma, do you need anything? Because you clearly said that your grandma can't get up and walk. So if she can't walk, why are you on live streams for hours sitting there not even getting up to go take care of your so-called like grandmother who can't walk? Why haven't you're on live for a whole hour and you don't make sure she needs to go to the bathroom or she's okay? You claim the way you stated it, which, you stated it like you're there to take care of your grandmother, but clearly you're not. You're not capable of taking care of your grandmother. You're not. You shouldn't be taking care or being the care of someone, I don't have anyone that I have to take care of that's disabled. And if I did, I wouldn't be on live streams for an hour. I take care of myself. You say I can't take care of myself properly. Well, I do take care of myself properly. Why? Because I wear shirts 2 days in a row, and obviously you say, oh, you don't ever wash your clothes. It's none of your business. Do you not know how to use a washer and dryer? Because clearly you can wash clothes more than once. You could wear the same shirt for a whole week if you wanted to and wash it. It was like that video of the guy where this guy was like, you need to take care of your hygiene. You need to have better hygiene. And he said, bro, you have the luxury of going to a shower. I'm homeless. I don't have that luxury. I can't afford to buy a shirt. I can't afford this stuff. You can. It was a whole thing. People needed to stop judging people. I could wash my clothes every single day and wear the same shirt for a whole week if I wanted to. Like, we are not celebrities. Someone said that I should act like a celebrity, wear a shirt once and then throw it in the trash. I'm not rich, okay? I'm not going to do that. Thank you for subscribing. It just baffles me, right? That you sit on the internet, it's shocked because it's like, do you know how to use a washer and dryer? Because you do know you can wash clothes more than once and wear it. Like, why is it like such a problem? It just doesn't make sense. Me wearing the same shirt over again should not bother you.
Houston in the blind, this is Wellesley. Dr. Stone and I have determined to proceed to ISS and use one of their Soyuz for reentry.
So yeah, it's not just shirts. Yeah, it is just shirts. What do you mean it's not just shirts? That's what people complain about, is me wearing the same shirt over again. It's just a shirt. You don't see me complain. I don't see y'all saying the same stuff to Leslie when she wears that Stitch shirt a billion times. Because she wears that Stitch shirt like almost every single day. you all don't complain about other people who wear the same clothes over and over again, do you? Like, some people you do, I've seen, and I'm like, it's just freaking clothes. Like, why do you care if someone wears the same shirt over again? Like, does it bother you that much? Because maybe, like, some of y'all should just go to therapy if you're going to be that pressed over a shirt. Like, Jesus.
Where the hell is that?
Whatever wear dress I had before. Thank you for the gift point.
Central.
And thank you for the subscription.
Make it roughly
But yeah.
8 p.m.
Like, it's like, bro,
Late Zurich.
like, why do you care so much?
What will you be doing?
That movie on Gravity is on.
Come on, Ryan.
If you hear that in the background with George Clooney.
You just left the hospital after an 18-hour shift. Driving home.
What foods do I eat every day that's not healthy? Name something that's not healthy. Because I ate a fruit roll-up, I don't even eat it a lot all day, so I don't know what you're talking about. And I do eat a breakfast sandwich in the morning, or sometimes cereal. And then I have a TV dinner for dinner because we can't cook at the place we live at. So please tell me where I'm eating not healthy. Because the same people that ridicule, right? Let's be honest, you don't care if someone eats healthy. That's a lie, because people are still body shaming Lizzo even though she's vegan and she eats healthy. And they're still coming at her for her body even though she eats healthy and she's plus size. So let's be honest, you really don't truly care. Thank you for the heart. We almost have 500 members. We have 492. Mountain Dew? I have 1 Mountain Dew a day. Wow. That's very unhealthy. Considering the amount of water I drink, I do drink water. And I don't have to drink water on live stream. I drink water a lot, actually. Wow, 1 Mountain Dew a day. Sue me. Like, you have an issue because I drink 1 Mountain Dew a day? Wow, I didn't know that people could get so angry over 1 can of Mountain Dew. Just eat. Did you know that fruits are not healthy? Maybe you should do your research about how much calories fruits have. You think just eating fruits and vegetables literally is healthy. A nutritionalist does not recommend just eating fruits, vegetables, and salad. That's dumb. If you go to a nutritionalist, they don't outright just tell you, hey, you need to eat more fruits, vegetables, and salads. Like, telling someone just go eat a salad is not a healthy thing. You should know that. Did you know in order for a salad to be healthy, you have to eat it plain, like a rabbit eats lettuce? If you add dressing to your salad, that's adding calories to your salad, meaning that it's not healthy. Once you add dressing to your salad, that is not healthy. Did you know that? Do you know how much calories are in a McDonald's salad? And people thought that because McDonald's had salad, it was healthy.
I'll get good news and bad.
No, it's not false. You can Google this, guys. Use Google. If you add dressing to a salad, it's not healthy. Plain foods are healthy. Common sense. If you want foods that have seasoning in it, then you're essentially adding calories to your food. Thank you for the subscriptions. Let me tell you guys something. Right? Bland foods are the most healthy. You have to be eating plain chicken in order for you to literally be healthy. And I know half of y'all are not going to eat a plain bland chicken with no seasoning on it. No one is going to eat plain chicken. Baked chicken, if it's baked chicken and it's plain, adding seasonings to your food essentially makes it calorie filled. If you want to talk about being healthy, you won't put down the Takis or the hot Cheetos now, will you? Half of y'all eat bags of Takis and hot Cheetos talking about you eat unhealthy foods, but you wouldn't even put down a French fry. Some of y'all wait in line at Raising Cane's, or you wait in a long line at Chick-fil-A. And you're trying to tell someone what they should eat when you don't even eat healthy. You're probably sitting on your couch right now eating a big bag of potato chips. Let's just be totally honest. I don't tell people what to eat because I'm not eating healthy. I'm not going to sit here and say you're eating unhealthy and then here I am eating a Big Mac meal. Like that, like it's very hypocritical to tell people what they eat when you clearly eat things that are probably 10 times worse. Everything is dangerous. Just saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. Hey. Anyways, you know. Like, no, it's not a bobby pin. These are tweezers. But, yeah. What am I doing? I was talking. Is that spit in my hair? Where? There's no spit in my hair. Let me tell you, I don't fast, but I love fast food. I'm sorry. You have to admit it, right? Fast food is good. I kind of want chicken nuggets because I want the Big Mac sauce. I kind of feel like having some chicken nuggets right now. You know, it was funny because when I had told people I ordered 40 chicken nuggets, they were like, "Oh my God, you ate all those chicken nuggets?" No, I split half of it with my mother. Come on now. You think I'm going to eat a whole thing of 40 chicken nuggets? I think this is it. Like, people are so funny. They're like, "Oh my God, she ordered 40 nuggets and she..." No, I don't order for myself. If I order something, I order for my mother. I'm not that rude. I don't eat in front of people.
Not up to you.
I really seriously am hungry and want a cooked meal because I'm tired of TBTs. You know, like nuggets or wings or something.
Make it, right?
The struggle is real. Maybe some KFC. KFC does sound good. Maybe KFC. I think I don't know because I've had chicken a lot lately. I mean, I do like barbecue, and I've had that. Maybe KFC. Burger King. I had Burger King recently. Maybe Burger King again. I don't know. I want to try Raising Cane's, but yeah, they don't deliver because there's only one place here for now. They said that they're opening up a second location, and hopefully when that happens, they'll probably put it on DoorDash because right now they have one location, and I know why they don't have it on DoorDash is because the lines are too long. And it'll take a while for the dasher to get to deliver it.
Good. That's where you want to go.
And plus, it's not even close to the area where I live. So they wouldn't be able to come all the way from
Because you're breathing CO2.
over there and deliver it here. It would have to be in the area close to me.
The second Soyuz is too damaged for re-entry, but it's perfectly fine for
I am, like, super hungry. What does the person say?
You see that dot in the distance? It's a Chinese station.
I love Wendy's. The Baconator sounds good. I love Baconators, but Wendy's is so expensive. First of all, that's not my stepdad, so I mean, continue though, if you really want to.
Never flown the Soyuz either.
That's not even my stepfather, but okay. Thank you for sharing the live. Wendy's is not expensive. On DoorDash it is. Like, if you order Wendy's, like, for 3 of us, I believe it was like $70. I mean, if you go in, which clearly there's no Wendy's close by, and I'm not gonna leave my house to go to Wendy's. And all I know is I want a cooked meal. I don't know what I want. Everything expensive on, yeah, it is expensive on delivery apps. Okay, so there's this, cause my comment or my review got a lot of likes on this place. So I don't know if you guys know Erewhon, like backwards it's like no, it means nowhere or something, but Erewhon is that really expensive grocery store where like milk is like $25 a gallon. I don't know if you know. Anyways, Erewhon, there's this guy that he has shirts that says always films the police, because anytime he sees police, he's always filming the police. He's a white guy that always, anytime he's, sees police out everywhere, he films them. And so there was a situation at Erewhon where this guy got arrested for stealing a $70 sandwich. A sandwich that's crazy that a sandwich is $70. So the guy said, "Here, let me pay for it." He said, "I'll pay for it," so they will let the guy go. They arrested this guy for stealing a sandwich. I don't understand why we have a justice system where they arrest people for being hungry. That to me doesn't make sense, is why people have to resort to stealing food because they're that hungry. Because they're starving. Like, that's crazy. You have people out here starving, stealing food because they're hungry. That's crazy. I don't eat tea. I don't get food stamps. But anyways, you should. Why? So I can get ridiculed, and plus I don't need food stamps. Anyways, I make too much on TikTok. They won't give it to me. But anyways, like I was saying, they arrested this guy. The guy paid for the sandwich, right? They took more than what it cost. So they charged this guy $71. They said he took like 2 whole chicken meals or something on top of a sandwich. They trespassed the guy because they were like, "We're giving you a trespassing," because the guy, after the guy paid, they told him, "Get out, you're trespassing." And they still arrested the guy. After they said they wasn't going to press charges, they still arrested the guy and took him to jail over a sandwich because he was hungry. And so then they had the nerve to be snarky on the receipt. They put thief does not allow returns or something. And someone noticed there on the receipt and said, "Hey, that's not right." And he showed the receipt of the stuff that he paid for, which he only got one item. He said he wanted all the items that he paid for. And it says, "Thief does not allow returns." You are arresting someone over a $30 sandwich because he was hungry. And so, like, I left a comment because they were like, people was leaving comments saying Art the manager harassed the man for being hungry. Like, what world do we live in where people are arrested because they're hungry? And the person even paid for the item, so why is he still being arrested? Why is he still being arrested? The guy paid for the items that the guy stole because he was like, "You know what, I'll just pay it." It's nonsense. Like, you're literally, like, I don't understand. America is so backwards. Like, they'll be quick to help other countries who have people starving in their streets, but not their own people, who have to resort to stealing a sandwich because they're hungry. And then they end up in jail because they stole a $30 sandwich. It's a sandwich. It wasn't even eaten. It's literally just a sandwich. It's just like, bro, over, like, everyone is. No, hussy. No! It's the window is rattling. No, the window is rattling because it's windy outside.
It's the wind.
Yeah, because the window is blowing. But yeah, anyways, it's a fan, guys. That's the noise. Anyways, yeah, that's bad. And so I left a comment, and their reviews went from 4.2 to 2.2. Yikes. I support thieves. It depends what someone is stealing. Obviously, why would someone steal something they could pay for if it's not food item related? I could understand food items because if someone's starving and they can't afford something to eat, right, and they have to resort to stealing food, you know, have you ever seen the Fantasia Barrino story? Fantasia Barrino, the American Idol winner, in the movie about her life, she stole food because she couldn't feed herself. She even stole diapers and baby formula to just help take care of her daughter because she couldn't. Like, the fact that, like, you know, I could understand some people stealing certain things, but like, if it's a game and you steal it, like, why would you steal something you could just pay for? Otherwise, if it's food, that's a whole other different situation, because no one should go to bed hungry, whether it's children or adults. No one should go to bed hungry. Not really. Some people can't just pay for food. Some people don't have money to pay for food. You can't say you could just pay for it. If someone's hungry, of course they're going to go steal a sandwich. If you're hungry and you can't pay for something and you see it in the store, you're gonna jack it. Come on now. Some people don't have money out in the streets. Let's be honest. We gotta stop assuming that 9-to-5 job, like, people that have 9-to-5 jobs are people who live in the streets sometimes. No, because there's some people who don't even get an income that literally, you know, I'm just telling you like it is. These people don't have money to pay for food. That's a problem. Look at the little bit of groceries that, well, you guys can't see, but I'll film the next time we get our groceries. We get a little bit of groceries for like $200. That's just literally sad how bad it's gotten. Do you think people could afford groceries in this day and age? They would rather go through the drive-thru and get a cheap hamburger or a cheeseburger than they would to buy food at the grocery store. If you watch Food Inc., I believe it's Food Inc. or Super Size Me, there's a documentary about it. People literally said that it's more cheaper to go through the Burger King drive-thru line and get a burger than it is to buy all the stuff to make a burger at home. It's expensive, so people just spend their money to go through the drive-thru because it's cheaper to eat the fast food restaurants than it is to buy food at the grocery store. No, it's not. How much is a cheeseburger? Excuse me. How much is a cheeseburger at McDonald's? $1? So what? How much is it to buy all the stuff to make a cheeseburger at home? $20? Right? Just the cheese alone is probably $3 for all American cheese. just for the slice of cheese alone. Then you have to take into the account the hamburger buns. You could buy the 99-cent hamburger buns, but round that up with tax. 99 cents plus the tax. Then the hamburger patties are about $19.99 for a box of hamburger patties. If you buy ground hamburger meat, like 100% ground beef, if you don't buy the pre-frozen hamburger patties and you buy the actual pound of meat, even just a little pound like that is like $4, okay? So altogether, if you calculate it, it's about like what, it's about $20 because you know the tax. For all that stuff just to make a cheeseburger. Not including, did you get the ketchup, the mustard? Because a cheeseburger comes with ketchup, mustard, also the pickles. When you could have just went to McDonald's and paid $1 something for a cheeseburger. And you don't even have to buy all the stuff. True. It's true. Like, all the ingredients to make a cheeseburger, if you was to buy it and make it yourself, costs more than just going through the drive-thru and paying $1 something plus tax, and it's like a few cents and you got a cheeseburger. Like, you have to admit, like, it's getting worse. It's getting bad. Not to mention a while back, the chicken shortage. Do I cook? Well, we can't cook here because we don't have a kitchen. But I do cook. I love to cook. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, the dollar menu, it's not bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little dollar menu. Sometimes if I'm out somewhere and I'm hungry, I'll just get a cheeseburger. Like, you know. Thank you for subscribing. I keep forgetting because I keep seeing the subscriptions. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know that, and some people just live off ramen because that's the cheapest thing. Like, ramen is like 99 cents a pack. I know this is gross and disgusting, but even some people live off cat food. Elderly people do eat cat food because it's 99 cents a can for cat food. That is sad, because if people resort to eating that, yeah, cat food. Yeah, they do. You didn't know that? People literally resort to eating cat food because cat food is like, there's like some cans that are like 69 cents. It depends where people go. Like, cat food is cheap. Elderly people do eat cat food because they can't afford to feed themselves. If you didn't know that, and some people resort to eating dog food. I remember one time I was sitting on the bus, right, the public bus, and this guy was like, dog food isn't bad fried up with potatoes. I was like, you fry dog food with potatoes? Ew. Like, I would never, you know, I'm not saying, like, I'm not shaming people, because if they're that low, oh wow, what they choose to do is them. But yeah, someone was like, dog food ain't half bad fried with potatoes. I was like, what? You know, if some people gotta do what they gotta do, I guess, you know. And that's sad. That's a sad reality. If you got elderly people out here eating cat food, then it says, great job. You've done 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. Oh, I am going to get off because I'm hungry. I might get something. People also live off of the cheap hot dogs. Yeah. But people have to understand that cheap foods are not really the greatest, because you can't eat hot dogs like 100% of the time. Like, you could live off of cheap hot dogs, but it's like the guy that ate popcorn for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're bound to have issues, because if that's all you're eating is hot dogs, you're not getting other nutrients like iron. You know, I don't know if iron's in hot dogs, but I know like beans, you have to have red meats. You have to have certain types of other foods. You can't just eat hot dogs Like if you stick to one specific food and you eat that for the rest of your life, like when people say, "Oh, what one food would you eat for the rest of your life?" There is no possible way someone could eat like one specific food for the rest of their life. They're bound to have problems because hot dogs, a lot of people don't know that hot dogs are made from all the fats of other meats. So like from steaks, from pork, whatever it is, they take all the leftover meat and mush it together to make a hot dog. It's just all kinds of meats put together. And then it comes out hot dog. If you didn't know that. I was like, I kind of eat hot dogs, but I'm like, you.
Walmart makes you prove you have a cat in order to get you happy. And there's a lot of old people that need got a cat to get
Wait, they do that? I didn't know that.
What else?
My mom was telling me that they make you prove you have a cat in order to get cat food. I did not know that. And so there's that. I mean, if they even make you prove that you have a cat to get cat food, then that should tell you something. Wow, I did not know that. Well, I don't know. My mom told me. I don't know. I just know that people live off cat food. Like, search it up. Old people do eat cat food because it's cheap. Years ago it was true, but it's still true now because I remember, like I said, when I was on the bus and the guy was like, dog food ain't half bad fried up. And I was like, Smith's? I don't know. It might have been Smith's. I don't know. Don't ask me. Some people, you have to understand, some people are not going to care whatever the item is, if it's dog food or cat food. If it's cheap and it's like 69 cents, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Like, we can't shame people because the world is messed up. America is in turmoil. There's people who can't afford to even live. In my state where I live, on the news, they're trying to get the legislation to pass a law to help they're trying to get legislation to pass a law to help with rental assistance for not like rental assistance. You know how with rental assistance you have to qualify, but people want rental assistance for everyone because it's hard for people to afford to live. The cost of living has gone up. Fancy Feast? Fancy Feast is probably expensive, but ugh. I just don't like me even thinking about an elderly person eating cat food, but like they have, but that if that's what they gotta do, that's what they gotta do, right? But the cost of living has gone up. And in my state, they're begging the legislation to have relief, like housing relief for people, because they say they can barely afford. Like, they can barely afford it. Mix is gourmet. Wow. Speaking of apartments, like when you say, have we tried finding an apartment? We have to have first last month's rent. And we also have to have a deposit. We have to have a pet fee. And we need money to be able to move all of our stuff. Because I want a mover to move everything. I don't want any of us to be moving all the heavy stuff. Because we're tired from moving. All of us are exhausted and we don't want to move all of that stuff. So the apartment we were looking at, the one that I really want, it had a 60-day, I forget what it was. It was I'm not going to say what apartments, but they were you have to have been evicted at 60 days or more. And like apartments want proof of income. And right now, if I prove, like, I have a social media is my job, but I called the housing place and they were like, if they accept tax information, then you could prove your income. I don't know how social media influencers prove their income because a lot of them live in an apartment and they do work online. How do they get proof of income? But you have to have proof of income to get in. And plus, like I've explained all the other situation, my dad has a record. And that record is on, he has the record with the apartment, right? For non-payment of rent. If we get a place, they put, even if you're not paying rent, they put everyone on the lease. If they look up the background and see of the past previous place that he lived in and see what happened there, they're not going to allow him to live with us. So he's not going to be able to live with us. And once we get a place, the jail's going to release him and say that we have an apartment, we have a place. They're going to release him and say, well, now he has a place, he can be released from jail. Because you have to put everyone, the last apartment that we lived at, even if me and my mom didn't pay rent, we were still on the lease. Everyone that lives in the residency has to be put on the lease. They're going to make us put everyone on the lease. If we don't put him on the lease, then he can't live with us. Because then we can't say he's living with us. They're going to be like, this person's living here and they're not on the lease. Let that man fight. Why would we get rid of him? That doesn't make sense. I'm not going to throw my dad somewhere because you said so. Like, what? That's crazy. Like, it wasn't even our fault. The office, mind you, the office is trying to say that he owes $7,000. I thought it was $6,000. So now you're saying $7,000 because of damages? We are not paying $7,000. We tried telling them that he is in jail. It's their fault he didn't show up to court. They still proceeded with court knowing, well, they didn't know, but we tried telling them he's in jail. You should have did your research. The office even knew he was in jail. So the fact that you proceeded with court knowing that he couldn't attend because he's in jail is crazy. I mean, the office knew because the office knew. We told them. Now they're trying to say that he owes, thank you for the resubscription, that they're trying to say he owes $7,000. When literally they said, we're going to court to dispute $6,000. So what is it? And no, we are not paying that. Yeah, well, okay, so with HUD, which I'm going to explain HUD, subsidized housing. In order to go through housing, I would either have to have like a job, or going to school. And I don't know if they would consider social media a job. And at that point, with the amount of money I make and the amount of money everyone else makes, at that point, I don't think they would say like, oh, you're in need of housing. I don't think we would qualify for housing. It's just that the issue is paying $320 a week. If I didn't have to pay $320 a week, I would be able to, we have a large lump sum of money, I'm not going to say how much, saved for our apartment. But we still need last month's rent, we need deposit for Hershey. We still need about like $800 plus to have movers move all of our stuff from storage to our new place where we don't have to move it. And right now that is very difficult. Because I pay $320 a week. I also pay for a cell phone bill, and I do pay for storage. So it's very difficult to save. Well, yeah, it is, because calculate $320 a week for a whole, for like months, for a whole month. Thank you for following. No, I don't. Thank you for sharing. I did a mission. I sent the video in. So it says 9 to 10 days. Within that time frame, they'll send it back and tell me, oh, you need to fix this, or you need to do this, or you need to do that. So I'll see if it went through. I have to check to see if it went through or if I need to fix anything. Once that video gets put out, then I'll get paid for that. Yeah, I do understand you said I qualify for an apartment, but, excuse me, apartments require proof of income. And even though social media is a job, I don't get paid typically how you would get paid a normal job. So that's not enough proof to prove my proof of income. I get a monthly income. I get 2 monthly incomes. 2 monthly incomes every month. I get paid from subscriptions, and I get paid from the creator fund. That's every single month, like clockwork. I would get paid from my business if my my shirts have been selling. I'm not gonna like complain, you know. But do you pay taxes? Yes, I do pay taxes. That's why I called the tax place, guys, to file my taxes. I have to put down all my expenses, what my bills are, and I have to file taxes. So yes, they said they might require my tax forms. That they said they may allow your tax forms as proof of income. But yeah. There's places that do offer subsidized housing. Yeah. So I have to put down all my cuz I called because so I haven't been on the creator fund that long, guys. I haven't made a lot of money to file taxes until I think I've been on for about a year or two, so I haven't been on that long. I haven't really made a lot of money until recently, until now. So, because it told me where to go to file taxes on TikTok, and I couldn't find it last time, and so it wasn't really enough. But this time I called because I was like, how do I file my taxes? Because I called the tax place and they said, you're self-employed, meaning that self-employed means I run a business. And because I'm self-employed, I have to file taxes online. And they said you have to put all your tax information. That's what you have to do, is fill out your tax information with all your expenses. So yeah, my expenses right now, I don't know how, because I have to put the rent is $320 a week because I live in a motel right now. Thank you for sharing the live. But yeah. Y'all got a car? My brother does, but I don't have a car yet. Hopefully when I get out of here, shh. Hopefully, when I get out, like, and get into an apartment, I'm gonna save for a car. So I could start driving. But I need to have money in case if something happens to my car, like it breaks down and stuff. So I think on PayPal they have a place where you could put money aside, like you could save money in like a savings account or something like that. So I'll save money. I'll start putting little bits of money here and there. So if my car breaks down, I have money. You know, I have to pay car insurance. That's something I'm gonna have to pay every month. I'll be able to do that. But right now I can't because you know I have this, the 320 a week, the um storage, and my cell phone. It's hot outside. I could tell because my fingers are getting sticky. Thank you for following me. But yeah, thank you for sharing the live. We have 1K shares. Thank you. 1,000 shares. That's a lot. Thank you for following. 320 a week is like, you have to understand. You probably pay what, once a month, but we pay every week. So imagine paying rent every week. Yes, that it, like, imagine having to pay 320 a week. Most people only make $600. So imagine having to pay 320 a week. That is a lot. Someone got a universe because it showed up there. Who's on the rankings? Let's see the rankings. Oh, thank you for 100,000 likes. Austin is always ranking, whoever that is. I think I've seen Austin before. Pretty boy Ali. He's still on the rankings. Okay, guys, I'm unmuted. Sorry.
I wanted to say, well,
Thank you for subscribing. Who was it? I don't know. Wrong room. I don't know. Someone lived here before because people keep coming and they're like, oh, wrong room. I'm like, okay. Yes, I do want children. I don't know if I would adopt though. Yes, I brushed my teeth. I brushed my teeth before I went live, but I'm probably gonna get off. My phone is dying too. Because I have stuff that I have to do. It's really important. And I am a little hungry. Hold on, guys. I'm doing something. Okay. Anyways. I'm confused. This video said if this video like said or this photo says for a moment I thought she didn't have a head. But where's her head though? I'm trying to figure that out. Oh, she's leaned over like that asleep. That's why she has no head. Because she's leaned over and you don't see her head. Dang. The guy that played MJ in you know, Jackson's American Dream, he was the voice of Simba. A lot of people are shocked when they find out he was the voice of Simba. I do wash. I do wash. Sorry.
Check out these cool.
Okay. Anyways, hey guys, sorry, I'm looking at Insta stories. With the screen. Thank you for the gift points. Have you ever been in a fight? No. Everybody's been people have been. I should try Prime, like for a video. I heard I saw someone try Prime that I follow and they said it was nasty. I don't know. Now I kind of want to try Prime. Hold on. Drawing game, not right now. Probably when I come back live, cause I'm gonna get off and get something to eat. I'm hungry. It's a coconut oil body wash. This is popcorn. This isn't food. No, not coconut oil, cocoa butter. Why did I say coconut oil? Cocoa butter. Yes, I was. And I'm trying to like, it's just the chocolate. But yeah, I do have to get off. What?
Once you start eating that popcorn,
Hmm. It was good. I didn't eat all of it. I'm gonna get off and get something to eat. I feel the sarcasm. I won't call you healthy no more. Or unhealthy. I know that's a lie. That's a lie. I can't do a cooking show because of cause you know. Thank you for the heart. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do something real quick. Hold on. Oh no. Wait. Okay, guys. Wait just a second. Okay, sorry if you didn't hear any noise. It was muted. I muted the mic. What happened to the guy though? Did the rest of them die? She was the only one that survived. Because I was like watching. Thank you for sharing the live. And then all of a sudden, she's the one who came back. Oh, yeah. Marvel or stuff. That's funny. Anyways, what 1.5 people? That's a lot of people. Last live it was 4,000 people. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat and then charge my phone and then I'll come back. I can get off live. How long have I been live for? 2 hours? Not bad. Yes, I do have to get off. I have stuff that I have to do. But have a good day or night where you guys are. And enjoy the rest of your guys' life. I'm starving. I'm hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Let me open the chat up first of all. This unsubscribe or the thing. But yeah, have a good day or night where you guys are, and I will see you guys later, and I'll be live later. So yeah. But have a good day or night where you guys are. Yes, I'm always hungry. I don't eat lunch. Like you guys, I eat breakfast and dinner. You're supposed to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just eat breakfast and dinner. Yeah. Anyways, bye guys. Bye bye. I'll see you guys later. You be eating?